for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They toss it left side to Peterson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
A give to Peterson out of the gun. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Raiders.
Now it's Newton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The pass there complete to Sutton. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
At the 40-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On play action, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott, forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To the air again, Prescott. But it's brought in by Washington. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. And again, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Prescott yet again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at it, teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him from going all the way.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Eifert there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
At the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Rolling to his right. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
The 19-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. From the red zone now, Prescott. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Jets have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Going deep for Eifert. This is caught at the 20. And deep he goes into Jets territory before being taken down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 1st down, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Eifert with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
His kick.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even 1st half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple of completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Prescott now from the 50. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Dancing to his left. He completes this to Sutton. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there at 22. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He'll run it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On third down, it's Prescott. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
Keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. It's now fourth down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McCann's kick up and good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at second down. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers. And
Tavon Austin, he's going to go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tavon Austin, 60 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's Newton. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And the Las Vegas.
From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. To the left side here for Eifert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well. Back to throw, Newton. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. From the red zone now, Newton steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. Third down here. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
They hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On play action, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. He'll let it fly for Austin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll throw again. Prescott.
If you
This
were
is
me, you
intercepted.
do this too.
Picked off near the 42. 20.
Like nothing less,
And
baby.
he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game 24-24.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott off play action. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tavon Austin. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to take the lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So that one will be accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further.
At the 26.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Newton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To number 16.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Peterson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
On the carry.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Stephon Diggs. 55 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Prescott.
At the 29-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott rolling to his right. Got a man that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He's going to launch it for one. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. James Washington with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Chandler Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play. And the Raider first down.
Here's Newton. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They fake the give. Newton. He'll fire this deep for... And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
Brandon Ayuk. 42 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
The game is tied at 38 all.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A pass there complete to Sutton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A big loss on the play.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott, rolling to his left. And this this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The
Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. 2nd and 5. Now it's Newton. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They run. Peterson. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Peterson on the carry. Fletcher Cox on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jets' 29-yard line.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. This to advance to the divisional round. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody.